Hey crafty fam, it's Alex Vanover and welcome back to my craft room. If you are new here for the first time, then welcome. I am so excited that you're here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put heat transfer vinyl or HTV on a tote bag, including some really fun printed pattern HTV. So let's get started. So for this printed pattern project, I'm going to be filling the inside of these sunglasses using a printed pattern, and everything else is going to be regular Softflex HTV, and it is going to look so cute. So first, let's go ahead and size this project. I'm going to be putting it on a tote bag, so I'm going to make it about 8 inches tall, and we'll see how wide that makes it. Yeah, 4 inches should be just fine. And I'm going to be using bright yellow Softflex for the body. I'm going to be using green Softflex for the top. And then I'm going to change the color of these frames a little bit. So I'm going to make the blue frames hot pink. I might just make them light pink because Design Space doesn't have that color and I don't feel like changing it. And then for the pink inside of the sunglasses, let's make them just light purple, just so I can see the difference. But I want to show you guys a really important part about this file and the reason why I loved it so much. So if you can see here on the right, the eyes of the pineapple are already sliced out because if you guys will recall, we've talked a couple times about how printed pattern HTV cannot have anything layered underneath it, and it can also not have anything layered over top of it. So each piece is going to have to be its own layer in order to be used with printed patterns, which is why it works out perfectly that the center of these glasses is going to be its own cutout, and that's what we're going to cut the printed pattern out of. And I'm going to be using the 90s Rainbow Leopard, and it is going to look so cute, y'all. I am so excited. And then we're using neon pink Softflex for the frames of these glasses. So this is going to be so stinking cute. But one important part is when we go to the next screen, we have to make sure to mirror everything except for the printed pattern piece. So the printed pattern piece that we are using is going to be this purple piece, which I guess doesn't matter technically because it's hearts. So even if you did mirror it, it would be exactly the same. But just for principle, I'm not going to mirror it, but all the other layers are mirrored since they're going to be cut out of regular Softflex. So next we'll go to the continue screen. And we'll choose the everyday iron-on setting because I am using a Cricut maker, and that's going to work well for both the Softflex and the printed pattern HTV. If you are using an Explorer Air 2 with a dial, then you can just turn your dial to the iron-on setting, and that'll do it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all these pieces, and I'll see you guys over at my craft table to assemble this super cute pineapple. Once all your HTV is weeded, you need to add a transfer mask on top of your patterned HTV. To add the heat transfer mask on top of the pattern HTV, place it just like you would any other transfer tape. Then burnish it and remove the pattern HTV's backing. Once you remove the backing from the pattern HTV, it's just like working with any other HTV. Next, I find it really helpful to stick all the HTV layers together so I can visualize the whole design. Start with the layer that you want to tack down first, add all the other layers in order until you get to the layer that you want to apply last, which should be on top of your design. Anytime you're working with pattern HTV, the pattern HTV should be the last thing that you apply. Next, remove any wrinkles from the bag using a preheated easy press or another heat source. Next, you can place the entire design on top of the bag to determine the best placement. Once you find a place that's good, you can remove all the other HTV layers except for the first one that you want to tack. I always add a Teflon sheet over top to protect my easy press, though that is optional, and I'll tack the layer on for 5 seconds. To make sure the bottom of the pineapple got good contact with the press, I moved it up a little bit on my easy press mat and tacked it for another couple of seconds. Next, you can add the next layer to your project. I did the top of the pineapple and the sunglasses in this case because the carrier sheets don't overlap, so I was able to save some time and tack both layers on at the same time for 5 seconds. Next, you can add the last layer, which is the printed pattern HTV. And after you add that last layer, make sure to press the full design for the full pressing time of 15 seconds. You may have noticed that my easy press is set to 290 degrees. You can either adjust the easy press for each of the HTVs that you're using, best temperature, or you can save some time and split the difference. Softflex HTV applies at 285 degrees and pattern HTV applies at 300 degrees. So that's why I chose 290. Then once you peel off the carrier sheet for the printed pattern HTV, you're all done. If you haven't already joined my Facebook group, then please make sure you do it. It's perfect for Cricut crafters of all levels, from beginner all the way to advanced. So I'll put the link down in the description below for you. And if you decide to make anything using my tutorials, whether it's a tote bag or something else, and you share it out on Instagram, please use the hashtag DIYAlex, because I love seeing what you guys are making and learning about. And if you've made it this far in the video, then I want to get to know you on social media. So please find me at DIYAlexFanover on pretty much all major social media platforms. I'll also put direct links down to all my profiles in the description below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like it, then be sure to subscribe to the DIY Alex YouTube channel and be sure to ring the bell so that you get notified every single time that I put out a new video every single week. But don't wait for next week's video. Be sure to check out this one next. Or if you want to make your DIY dreams come true, be sure to check out this video. I know that you're going to love it.